Stopping and reaction, scenario 1 of 4. It is important to drive at a speed that will allow you to stop at a safe distance from anything. Because of inattention, poor visibility, or low visibility conditions, you may travel some distance towards a dangerous situation before you see it. Even after you see an object in your path, you may go an additional distance before recognizing it as a hazard, which will require you to stop. In the event the legal speed sign is missing, the speed limit is 100 kilometers on paved portions of the Trans-Canada Highway, 80 kilometers on other paved highways, 60 kilometers on gravel roads, and 50 kilometers throughout settlements or school zones. Scenario 2 of 4. Reaction distance is the distance a vehicle travels after you move your foot from the accelerator to the brake to suddenly stop. The time it takes 3/4 of a second to stop on the brakes after seeing danger is known as reaction time. In 3/4 of a second, your vehicle traveling at 50 kilometers will go 10 meters, about 2 car lengths, before you can even start to apply the brakes. Scenario 3 of 4. Brakes bring a vehicle to a stop. How far it travels before stopping depends on 1. Speed, 2. Condition of the brakes, 3. Condition of the tires, 4. Nature, 5. Condition of the road. It also depends on whether the vehicle is on a level road or traveling up or down a hill. At a speed of 30 kilometers, the average braking distance is about 10 meters, and the stopping distance is the sum of the reaction distance and the braking distance, about 20 meters. Scenario 4 of 4. Operating a manual transmission. Press the accelerator to speed up the engine a little and let the clutch out slowly until the point of contact or friction is felt. Slowly let the clutch pedal up and accelerate lightly at the same time. When the vehicle has reached about 15 kph, depress the clutch, release the accelerator, push the gear shift to neutral and onto the second gear. Release the clutch slowly and gently press the accelerator. Repeat this procedure for changing to high gears. Lights. Scenario 1 of 3. Lights are required from 1/2 hour before sunset to 1/2 hour after sunrise, and at any time when visibility prevents you from seeing persons and vehicles clearly at a distance of 150 meters or less. Scenario 2 of 3. Use high beam lights only when driving in the open country, without other cars nearby. If you meet or follow another vehicle, you must dim your lights within 150 meters of that vehicle. Use low beam lights when approaching other cars when you are driving by street light, in fog, and within 100 meters of another vehicle. Scenario 3 of 3. At night, the glaring headlights of oncoming cars or the reflection of lights from behind in your rearview mirror can seriously reduce your vision. The glare from headlights causes the pupil of the eye to contract, and it takes about 7 seconds for the pupil to recover and readjust to the less intense light. During this time, you may be temporarily blinded. If you were traveling at 90 kilometers for those 7 seconds, you would have gone 125 meters while you had absolutely no vision. To avoid the effects of glare, direct your vision away from headlights by looking to the right edge of the roadway. To cut glare from the rear, adjust your mirror or use a daylight mirror. Well, that's it. We're all done. Congratulations on completing the theory section of the Rules of the Road Driver's Education Program. This is what happens next. You will need to complete a Rules of the Road quiz. The quiz will be based on information covered during your online training. Also, we look forward to your feedback. Please provide us with your opinion on what you liked and disliked about the training. Upon obtaining a passing grade, you will be presented with a certificate of completion by email. You can use this certificate to prove you are ready to become a responsible driver. Again, thank you for participating.